Cloudy Bay, I'm a Fancy King, Salmoneer Storm, Victory George, Mr. McLeod, Four Brass Stars, Alberta Sky, in back the trailer, Jetta Flies. There's 8 on the gate, and there's 1 just a tad late. 9th race, post time. They're off and pacing from the middle. That's Salmoneer Storm leaving out. Mr. McLeod from the outside. Towards the rail, leave it with me with Cloudy Bay. And also Victory George right there into the turn. Coming up the outside 6, Four Brass Stars away in 7th. I'm a Fancy King. Alberta Sky is 8, trailing 9th. That's Jetta Flies. They straighten up to the opening quarter mile they go, led by Mr. McLeod in line to Mark Campbell. Victory George moving into 2nd. Salmoneer Storm on the rail 3rd. Cloudy Bay's away 4th. Racing from 5th. On the inside is Four Brass Stars. Leave it with me 6th. 7th as they go into the turn. I'm a Fancy King. Alberta Sky with a lot of work to do is away 8th. And the trailer is Jetta Flies. 29 and 4 was the front quarter. They swing off the turn for time 1. Through the stretch they come. The half mile is up next. Mr. McLeod will lead them there. Victory George goes 2nd. Up on the outside, Four Brass Stars is moving 3rd. Coming 4th on the outside, I'm a Fancy King. Salmoneer Storm along the rail 5th. Cloudy Bay 6th. Alberta Sky is underway 7th. Then Leave It With Me. Jetta Flies on the outside. The half mile in 1:02. And a 2. 5/8 coming next. Led there by Mr. McLeod. From the outside 2nd. That's Four Brass Stars riding the rail 3rd. Victory George. Alberta Sky is coming now 4th on the outside. Into 5th at the rail, that is I'm a Fancy King. Off stride goes Cloudy Bay as they arrive at 3/4. Four Brass Stars moving to the front. Alberta Sky now is 2nd. 3/4 in 1:33 and 2. Mr. McLeod back to 3rd. Victory George 4th. They're turning down the home stretch. Four Brass Stars trying to upset them. Alberta Sky coming alongside. Now 2nd. Back into 3rd. Mr. McLeod. On the wire they come. Alberta Sky in the final strides getting there for Kenny Murphy. 2nd is Four Brass Stars. 3rd goes to Mr. McLeod. 2-0. 4 and 2.
Well, there's a slow-mo tonight for race number 9, and boy, he had a lot of work to do here tonight. Alberta Sky, the 3-year-old Brandon's Cowboy, he sat 8th, heading towards the quarter pole here tonight. Didn't panic, though, Kenny Murphy. He drove him very well. He was a winner here last week in 59 and 2, and boy, he made a big brush up the backstretch, and he was able to tackle Four Brass Stars at the top of the stretch, and you can see they raced down the stretch here. It's pretty even, and they're getting to the wire here, and Alberta Sky's just going to have enough to reach the wire here first tonight. Four Brass Stars raced very well. He came first up and actually was very game on the end of this mile, but it is the 8 winning it here, Alberta Sky. Four Brass Stars for 2nd. Mr. McLeod will be 3rd. We'll see Alberta Sky and Kenny Murphy back in the Red Shores winner circle next.
Alberta Sky going to the 9th race winner's circle. Bay Pacing gelding 3 by Brandon's Cowboy. From the Arch Place Dam, Artistic Gal. Owned by Ryan, Roy, and Eric Doucette. Trained by Cliff Murphy. Kenny Murphy's in the driver's seat for the win. Now has 4 in a row tonight in the off-track 204. 2 fifths. Alberta Sky in the 9th.